released the findings of its survey on taxpayers around their experience when it comes to e-filing profile hijacking, and they found a high level of vulnerability to this form of cybercrime among tax practitioners.
The type of taxpayers that are affected is mostly, firstly, tax practitioners. And it's about 48%, because we had 393 responses from the survey, which was a lot. So we had about 48% of the responses were tax practitioners that they said they are affected a lot. They are followed by individual taxpayers, like me and you, whereby there is no tax practitioner. And then thirdly, the ones that are affected is individual taxpayers that are using tax practitioners.
The Tax Ombud says that she suspects that tax practitioners are more susceptible to e-profile hijacking because they're dealing with the profiles of many different clients at one time. In terms of the type of taxes that were at greater risk of being hijacked, she highlighted personal income tax.
The first one is personal income tax, which is like 65%. That was the responses, that personal income tax is the easiest one to be hacked because it's easier to fraud a personal income tax refund. Whereas with regard to the VAT refund, SARS will check maybe if you are claiming input and output tax, SARS will want records and invoices. So it's not easy to hack VAT, but there are those cases for VAT, of which VAT is 20% and CIT is 15%.
In its survey of taxpayers, the Tax Ombud asked whether they had reported the hijacking of their e-profiles to the police and found that the percentage of people that did was relatively low, adding that there's a greater need for SARS to collaborate with SABC to deal with such cybercrimes.
About 25% said yes, which is 94, and 52 said no. And when they are saying that, it was like the lack of trust in the system. And then they feel that maybe they're gonna be ignored. But during this meeting, there's one tax practitioner who said that they went to the Randburg SAPS, and the Randburg SAPS was very supportive. But they said that no one has told them about the process of how to handle cybersecurity and e-profile hijacking. So those people that were there in the workshop, they assisted us because now on our recommendations, we're going to recommend that SARS collaborate with SAPS.
The Tax Ombud says it's going to be writing up a draft report from its investigations of e-profile hijacking by no later than the end of June for the public to give their comment, but says that in the interim, the issue of cybercrime and its adverse effects on taxpayers is real, adding that taxpayers who do e-filing must be vigilant as they use the facility.
Don't share your login details with anyone else. If it happens, report to the police, report to SARS, report to the Office of the Tax Ombuds, so that we can tell SARS to put a stopper in your account so that no refunds are paid out.
Ultimately, Ms. Mputa says she hoped that this latest work of the Tax Ombud would result in SARS being better able to tighten electronic security as taxpayers interface with it, and that it better educates taxpayers against the pitfalls of not being vigilant when dealing with their tax affairs electronically. Nompumelelo Siziba, SABC News, Johannesburg.